Hi, I'm Kathryn Stelljes, owner of the Think Live Be team at Keller Williams Realty The Parks in downtown Orlando, and I'm here with your monthly market update. So we are always looking at the stats, so that what's going on in the Central Florida real estate market, and coming to you once a month, updating you on what to expect if you're entering the real estate market, whether you're a buyer or a seller. So we get the stats on around the 15th of the month for the previous month. So right now we're looking at what happened at the end of May, and what does that mean for the future. So looking at the end of May, we had the sales are slightly up month over month. We've seen a increase in the number of sales since January. January was a very slow month starting off the year, but things have picked back up. It is down year over year though, so the number of homes sold in May of last year compared to this year is about 12% less. So, and coupled with that, we have more listings. So we have almost 14,000 listings available in Central Florida since at the end of May, and more listings kind of come on every day. So with that supply and demand, that leaves us at about 5.5 months of available inventory. So again, comparing this to last year, it is a slower, cooler market, but it's increased since January and February of this year. So it's definitely heated up as we typically see this time of year when people start to make their moves for the summer. It's very common. So with 5.5 months of inventory, what that means is it's really a balanced market. The seller's going to have an asking price, buyer's going to make an offer, and we're going to negotiate and try to come to common ground. So that's where we're at with the market. We expect that will continue probably for through the summer, and then typically we have seasonality. So typically things would slow down a little bit once school starts back up, and so we'll probably experience that again just based on what we've seen so far this year. So the good news for home sellers, the prices are actually still up year over year. So the median price is 1.3% higher than last year. That is a lower percentage than the average appreciation rate, but it's still higher than last year. The average sales price is also higher than last year. The average sales price for May was $495. So, as a buyer, the home sales prices are maintaining and staying pretty steady. So if you think, well, I'll wait till next year, just remember real estate, there are seasons and cycles like this, but real estate always is going up. So the seasons and cycles happen like this, not like this. So if you buy real estate today because it makes sense for you and you hold it 7 to 10 years, you should see appreciation over time no matter what market you're in, because that's how real estate works. It always is going up, but it cycles up and down through that process. So as a seller, just understand that the prices are great and you're going to have to negotiate. The buyers think they have more leverage and negotiating power than they have in a long time, and they're using it. So we are seeing more requests for closing costs to be paid. We're seeing more requests for inspection, repairs, or credits after inspection. So just be prepared for that in your planning process. We're not miracle workers. We, just like you wouldn't be able to sell, a tube of toothpaste for any amount that you wanted, a house is a product and there's this target consumer for it. And they're savvy buyers. They're not going to pay drastically more than what it's worth in today's market. So we've got to look at what's realistic and price it appropriately, and that's how you sell your house faster and for more money. The average days on market did go down slightly because, again, as we're heading into the summer months, things pick up a little bit. So we're at 68 days average on the market. So, if you list your house today, expect it will take a little bit of time. In fact, if you wanted to sell this summer, you should give us a call right now to make sure we get it on the market and give enough time to find the right buyer and get you closed and moving on. So if you have any real estate needs, every little pocket of Central Florida is different. There are some that are really actually sellers markets, and there are some that are really actually buyers markets, and neither of those are balanced, and so the experience will be different. So call us today for specific information about your neighborhood and your situation, because remember, real estate is local. It's hyper local. What's going on in your street and your neighborhood. So give us a call at 407-982-7240, and I look forward to talking to you soon.